Hi friends, WizD here, welcome to a new Raid Shadow Legends video. Lady Noelle's fusion started today and the fusion plan, we have it on the screen here. I overslept, but I wanted to get this out to you as soon as possible with some important tips because I wanted to bring your attention to very specific recommendations and tips for this fusion because you're doing it a bit differently. So we'll jump right into it. The first thing that you'll see here is that champion training, artifact enhancement and fire knight started today. Artifact enhancement, just you have the silver, just do it. If you don't have the silver, the clan shop this week, which will be reset tomorrow, got silver in it. So you can buy silver from the clan shop or from the 3v3 bazaar. Those are better things to buy, but if you're low on silver, these are two places you can get additional silver to get artifact enhancement done today. Now let's go to the stuff that will take your energy, actually champ training and fire knight. If you can, and if you have enough time Tuesday and Wednesday, just do the minimal today, champ training probably, but save your energy to do Fire Knight tomorrow on Tuesday, finish all of Fire Knight tomorrow aligning with Dungeon Divers, and then do champ training on Wednesday aligning with Dungeon Divers, because these will get you also rewards for CVC tournament with personal rewards that's starting tomorrow. A minor point, our focus is to get Lady Noelle and Sir Nic, but still it wouldn't hurt. So Fire Knight tomorrow, Tuesday, finish it, and then champ training Wednesday. Make sure that you don't fall short when these few events end. We don't have any room. This is one of the silly things about these fusions. If you miss one rare, you're out of the race. But the important thing, unless you have shards and you pick the epic, but the important thing is that we can plan for it. So you'll get all of this done. These are the events that we have this week. And then you'll start Spider with a little bit of Dungeon Divers on Friday. Some rush on Friday. What's the important thing? That we have an extra copy of the epic if you have additional shards. I'm not sure if you do. If you're not sure and you're not sure about Champ's Chase, don't go for the epic. Just play it safe. Unless you're absolutely sure that you can get the epics, then yeah, you can just skip Champ Chase. Next week events are aligning nicely. So Dungeon Divers will start with Champ Training, so you can again gain points for both. And then Ice Golem will start on Sunday, one day after this. So you can finish your champ training and then start Ice Golem getting points for Dungeon Divers, which is okay because that will get us to Christmas Eve. If you're celebrating Christmas at this time like me, you don't like to do things over these 2 days, but it's only artifact enhancement. So that can be done really quickly. And then Dragon will start, yeah, you can start Dragon one day late. There is no Dungeon Divers aligned to it, so just on the 26th you can catch up on your Dragon. There is nothing else aligned with that, and then during the next couple of days you can actually finish everything before New Year's, so it's away from the holidays. Thank you Plarium at least for giving us that. But let's now talk about the important tips that goes for Lady Noelle and Sir Nic. So as we're seeing now from the events, let me actually bring the game here. As we see in the events, so they are adding the remainder of the snow points that we'll need, which is close. If you just missed a few like me, you need at least another 500 points, more or less. So they are adding them here, scattered across the fusion events, which is okay. You might say that we have to go higher, but this is just 1000 point higher to get 70 snow points. So I like this. This is not bad at all. So thank you Plarium for doing this. So while we're doing Lady Noelle, just be ready with additional gems or energy, because sometimes you'll have to go over a bit to grab the snow points. Depending of course of how comfortable you are with the snow points, you might miss a few here or there, but after they hit us with those 200 points that we missed, or 300 if you missed all of them in the last champ chase, you'll have to get whatever you can from this. But the fact that they are aligned with the fusion makes it a little bit easier, because we'll just go a little bit over. It's 1000 energy to get some snow points, and instead of spending 3k or whatever on an event on its own. So be careful, check the event's rewards to make sure that you'll get all the snow points you need, and get both of them. Both of them are the best deal you can get for PvE. Forget about the arena now. They will be unkillable forever with Sir Nic doing damage. Just make them fast with Sir Nic doing damage, like give him crit rate and all of that. We'll talk about it when both events end. And you can beat all of PvE. You'll be unkillable all the time. So they are great to go for, both of them. This fusion got only one big catch, which is that it has, everyone is talking about it, has 3 champion training events. Well, 2 events and 1 tournament. So that's just additional energy. Just imagine it, it's like an additional dungeon divers that they usually do. What does that mean resource-wise? If you've seen my last video talking about fusion requirements and talking that you'll need around roughly 5k, let's call it 6k with buffering gems if you don't have energy saved to do everything as a fusion with your dailies. That's on top of your dailies. The additional event that they added, that throw here champ training, it gave us an additional 2k energy, I would say. Sorry, 2k gems, because that, if we assume it's like the one that's on right now, let's go into it. So it's a tournament, so tournaments are usually, they require less points, but let's say it requires 6k points, which is mapped roughly to 6k energy. That's around 2000 gems. So if you have enough energy saved, if you can buy some from the clan shop. If you gain points for CVC, you can buy some energy from the clan shop to relieve your gems a little bit, that we were planning for anyways, if you've seen my previous video for planning. So if you're sitting on the right resources from shards and everything, and got right now around 7 or 7.5k gems saved, you're fine to do both of them. You're fine to get the fusion and Sir Nic. As soon as we're done with this, I'm very excited. This is great for all accounts. Then we'll start talking about how to build them to beat the whole game with just Sir Nic and Lady Noelle. Because champ training will be the make or break of this specific fusion. Please watch any of Hell Hades or my videos regarding how to do champ training efficiently. I have my champ training calculator. I'll link it again. I stopped linking it in the description. I'll put it down again. I think multiple websites got similar ones. Calculate how many points you need. Pump brews into any champions before feeding them. If you have additional silver, you can summon mystery shards and then use them for champ training as well. That will align actually. So this is summon rush. So champ training will align starting Saturday with summon rush. So this will be a very good time for you if you're low on shards, but if you have enough silver, this will require more silver, to summon thousands of green shards and then feed them to each other and rank them up to get points for champ training. These are easy points for the second champ training event, champ training tournament here, but just beware, this will require additional amount of silver from you. So if you finish the first artifact enhancement, actually that comes after the second artifact enhancement. Do we have a third one? We have a third one here, yes. So just beware, you'll be done from the second artifact enhancement event and you'll need roughly 15 million for the third one. So if you're sure you can farm this amount of silver, if you have here around 20 million silver instead of 15, feel free to do it with green shards, easy points, and then if you don't have enough shards, you'll have to do it anyways. Probably that's what I'll do, but we'll talk about it day by day. So this is the plan. Make sure you're on top of everything. There is very small margin unless you have additional shards to pull for the epic copy. You'll need magic or blue potions for the rare, and you'll need void potions, which are open only Sunday for the epic. If you don't have enough of these, you'll need yet additional amount of energy to farm the potion keep on Sunday. That's it. It's not too hard. If you've got the resources that we talked about and if you planned for it, just go for it. Both of them will change your account. This is going to be great. I'll follow up with you midweek and probably end of week with other events happening. Good luck to everyone. Thank you for stopping by. I'll see you next time.